It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this neighborhood, a neighborly day for a neighbor. Would you be mine?
What are you doing here?
I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you.
I forgot we were doing this today.
Always wanted to live in a neighborhood.
It's okay though. It's okay. Hello boys and girls. Welcome to the neighborhood. We've got a great show for you today. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff. I hope you've been having a great week. Remember last week when I got a haircut? That was a good show. This week, we're talking about something I'm going to tell you about in just a minute when I remember what it is. Okay, so let me just change my shoes real quick. I got on my trendy Silicon Valley shoes. They're real nice. Cost a little bit of money. I went to Silicon Valley once. They didn't let me in. These are my bartending shoes. These are not trendy. These are not expensive. These are dad shoes. And this one goes on our right foot with the black and blue sock. This one goes on our left foot with the, I don't know what color you call that, brown, tan, beige sock. That's right, somebody forgot to put on the same pair of socks this morning. So I'm wearing different socks, but you know what, boys and girls, 21 years old or older, it's okay to be different sometimes. Notice I don't have different shoes on though. If somebody did that, that would be weird. If you see anybody doing that, point at them and laugh, make them feel ashamed, okay? Now, we're gonna talk about what today's show is about. And I just remembered, it's about salt. Can you see it? You see that grain of salt I brought for you? That's right, salt. Today's episode is about salt. There's a lot of uses for salt. It goes in the oceans and in some lakes. It's in your sweat, maybe in your tears, but we're not talking about that today. Today's a happy show, not like last week. Today we're going to use salt in drinks. My favorite is the classic margarita, where you can put a pinch of salt right in the drink as a flavor enhancer, or you can rim the rim of the glass with the salt. You could use salt for cooking, I guess, but we're better than that. We're better than that today. So, let's start by making a classic margarita with my favorite tequila. Who's that? I hope it's not the police. Well, it's our old friend Postal Service worker Drew, and he's got his trademark Corona. Let's see what he's got for us today. This should be fun.
Bills!
Oh, bills. That's right, it's bills. Good old Postal Service. Oh, Drew. That was great. All right, well, anyway, let's get back to what we were doing. We're going to make a classic margarita with my favorite tequila and... just one second. Yes, Postal Service worker.
Do we got anything to drink?
Well, of course we do. That's what we're just getting ready to do. Come on in. You know what time of day it is. It's noon 30. It's time to make drinks. So, now we've got Postal Service worker Drew to help us with our classic margarita using my favorite tequila, Exotico Blanco.
So anyway, I says to Mabel, I says,
Welcome back, boys and girls of legal drinking age. We're all ready to make our margarita. Let's get all this stuff out of the way. I'm gonna put that there. Like I said, we're gonna make it with my favorite tequila, Exotico Blanco. We're gonna start off. This is how I like to make my margaritas. And it's not the traditional, what is this, lemon? Yeah, it's no good to me. It's not the traditional way, but I think we've got to the age where we can just kind of do things the way we want. So, I like a full ounce of fresh lime juice in there. It's got to be fresh. You know what Postal Service Drew says.
Fresh is always best.
That's right. Now, we've got some agave syrup here. And this is agave and water mixed 1 to 1. So we're not going to use too much of this. We're just going to use about 1/4 of an ounce right there. And that just adds a little bit of sweetness to it.
Agave makes it alive, eh?
And some orange liqueur. Got a 1/2 ounce of that in there. And then, what did you say? 6 ounces of tequila?
Just 2 today. It's only noon.
Okay.
I still have deliveries.
He's responsible. So we've got 2 full ounces of our Exotico Blanco tequila.
Yeah.
Now, plenty of ice. I'm going to seal our shakers real good and give it a good shake. We're going to put our freshly shaken margarita right here for a second, get it off the ice so we don't water it down too much. Because my favorite margarita, oh, you know what? I forgot the salt.
I always have my non-salt.
That's perfect. Isn't that perfect, everybody? Non's pinching salts. So we're going to take the rim of our glass and we're going to just bring it gently on the outside there, not too much. You like that back? And remember, when you're rimming the glass, be gentle. You're a poet, not a gladiator. Now we're going to take our margarita and we're going to pour it right in there. And remember, this isn't just regular table salt, this is Non's pinching salts. Now salt, as you know, is in oceans and lakes and land, I think. But how is salt made? I don't really know. I thought it was always just kind of there. But our friend from Non's Pinching Salts, Christina, is going to come and tell us how salt is made.
Well, so who's Mabel?
She's salty, I'll tell you that.
We'll finish this later. So anyway, that's how salt is made, or something. Join us next week when we talk about, I don't know, the alphabet. Oh, looks like we're going to make-believe land. Oh, also don't forget about our favorite tequila, Exotico Blanco. Ah, I forgot to feed the fish. Where'd everybody go? This is just you and me, Fishy McGee. Yeah. You look hungry. Somebody's got to clean that.